This is Nikki Duncan Smith. I'm from allhiphop.com, and it's great to be here.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Great to see you.
Great to see you. So I know that I don't have a lot of time with you, right? But what I'd like to know, if you guys could kind of talk about this new season of Power Book 2, Ghost, and if you believe that it is a hip hop narrative at its core, from your perspective, from your character.
I'll jump in first. I believe that, this season, it piles on what we started in the first season, what we started in the original series. And, it's way more powerful and impactful, relevant, poignant. That video of Lady Gaga just going off about it's everything. It really is that. It's a beautiful, it's a beautiful story. I was able to just see the first episode and it's fantastic. What I will say is that I believe thoroughly that, that this show is hip hop. Specifically speaking for myself and Dru's an artist. What is hip hop? It's a form of art. 1, 2, where did it start? It started in the art world, graffiti, and Basquiat and Fab Five and everybody who actually was able to spread the message and spread the music and spread the art, and make it what it is today. So in its core and its essence, Power Book 2 Ghost is hip hop.
And I would just add to that, it's for the culture. Like everything about it from top to bottom, even from the OG Power, it's for the culture.
Yeah, I think even more than hip hop culture, I think this show is going to be television history. And I think that what ties it to hip hop culture is that, it is kind of meeting in the crossroads of, disempowerment to being empowered through education and finding, independence and finding free thought through there, Tariq trying to find his way. I think that is sort of creating a new lane for hip hop.
Daniel, I'm glad that you said that, because when we look at your character in particular, you are pushing boundaries that many people wouldn't see for a typical, like an athlete or whatever. So talk to me a little bit about how does your character grow during the season?
I think that my character begins to find his voice, begins to become more aware of, the responsibilities he has. I think that those are some really big things that we're going to see this season.
And Lovell, getting back to your character, talk to me. And I guess this applies to you, Daniel. I'm sorry, Toya, I only got 2 minutes and I need to get this in. When we look at Tariq's dynamic in your family, right? How do you guys bounce back this season and deal with it? How do you balance it?
I believe that, it's there's still a reluctancy, to have this outsider come in and do business, especially when their impact has been so disruptive to the family dynamic. But I think ultimately there's a small bit of embracing, Tariq is one of the family, because, he does, I think after the course of this first season and within the first 2 episodes, he begins to prove his value to us.
But at the same time, being a Tejada, the Tejadas, they're not stupid. We're very strategic, very methodical in how we think and how we move. So even though we are embracing Tariq, we're still very careful and still very, very mindful of how he moves and how he's moving the product at standstill, stuff like that. So we're smart. We know what we're doing.
You better be smart, girl. You better be careful, girl.
Yes.
And Daniel, just to jump on it, you family.
Right. Yeah, I think that, I'm sorry, I thought that question was pointed towards them, so I missed it. Just repeat it for me again.
Tariq's dynamic in the group. How do you guys start to deal with them? Or
yeah, I think that I think we'll see my character, like I said, growing a little bit more aware of, I guess the consequences and the weight of the reality of the world that he's in and the people that he's dealing with. And whereas first season, he's really open arms and really just excited to accept and embrace, he starts to, now be a little bit alarmed and question, these influences that are, invading.
Thank you very much. This is Nikki Duncan Smith from allhiphop.com telling everybody to check LaToya, Lovell, and Daniel out in Power Book 2 Ghost, because this is the family. I want to be a part of y'all family. Come on, y'all, invite me into y'all family.
Come on to the dinner.
Oh, they got the whole lot, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.